Hi. Bet the guy that owned that to start with had a heck of a good time, didn't he?
I'm sorry, what was?
I bet the guy that owned this to start with back in the 30s had a heck of a good time.
Well, yeah. Now this is a reproduction.
Oh,
this was
okay.
built in 1980.
So you got real metal or real fiberglass in the back, unlike the real guys.
Yeah, right. Unlike the real guys.
I couldn't believe it when you find out that they had a wood frame and then just had the metal over it.
And what they did is Gordon Brewing, the man that designed this particular style of boat tail, they had like, I don't remember the number, hundreds anyways, of the older style boat tails where they kind of come straight back and it's kind of pointed, but it doesn't have the slope, in stock in Connorsville.
Yeah.
So what they did is they took those bodies and reworked them to make this shape.
It's amazing what they did during that era.
Well, it was
Indiana.
Depression. It was Depression time, and all these pontoon fenders are probably 12 or 14 pieces of metal, all welded together and then leaded in and filed down. They couldn't afford the tooling to stamp them out. It was a Depression, so they were handmade.
Well, that was the big deal when they went with all steel roofs on the big 3 production, because it was so expensive. And so if you look at all these mid-50s cars, look at the roofs. They're all the same from like 52, 3, 4, and 5, 6.
They came out of the same stamping machine.
And you don't notice it because you're looking at the sides.
Yeah, right. I would have never known that.
Yeah.
Or looked at it. I will now. What you told me. I will.
These are fantastic cars, though.
Oh gosh, this is the year of the Speedster. You know that.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many are going to be around, but quite a few.
Well, it's amazing how many of them survived World War II getting crushed. I understand that's what happened to the movie stars, Clark Gable, I guess, and Cary Grant had them.
Those 2 cars are still around.
Are they still around?
Yeah, but I heard that there were a few maybe limos that got crushed, for metal.
Back in the 50s when I was growing up, one of the guys came up from Arkansas, was into doing stuff like that, and he had the back end off of one of these. That's how I knew it was the wood frame and everything. So there were people around that were trying to save this stuff for a long time.
Well, they were every one of these that was originally made lost money. They were built to draw people into the showroom to buy the regular sedans and the 4-doors.
Well, you look at them, that was a lot of car for the money in that era.
Yeah, right. It's big body. It's not the size of a Ford. And they always had great paint jobs on them. A Ford was, maybe one solid color. These are all multi-colors and bigger tires. I'm sure they rode better.
Love the headlights and fenders on these things.
Yeah, just gorgeous, see?